How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have a few bits to go over in today's video, with Shadow's first collab confirmed, and it could be a bit bigger than we initially thought. We've also got a little bit of news about how well Shadows has sold, and Ubisoft are also releasing a load of games on another app, which can only be good for consumers. But before we get into the video, a like would be super appreciated, as it helps push the video out and it helps the channel out as well. And if you are into all things Assassin's Creed and gaming, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So we knew that AC Shadows would be having collabs, and it is looking like the first one is not only confirmed, but maybe more substantial than we initially thought. Over on X, the official Assassin's Creed account posted this: "Step into the fog. A new Dead by Daylight quest begins, slip through the shadows, survive the ordeal," and underneath that we've got the picture with the release date of May the 27th. And over on LinkedIn, there was another post from Ubisoft Bordeaux which reads, "Assassin's Creed Shadows is teaming up with Dead by Daylight. Discover very soon this new content developed by our teams in Bordeaux, which offers a very special quest in the universe of Assassin's Creed Shadows. What to expect? A breathless game of hide and seek against a formidable opponent. Find new environments that are as beautiful as they are disturbing, as well as memorable characters straight out of the imagination of our employees." So there's a few things we can take away from this. The first being that the collab will be here in just over a week. The collaboration is with Dead by Daylight, and it's going to be packed with more than just a few skins. We're getting a new quest evolving around hide and seek, and for those that are unfamiliar with Dead by Daylight, you are basically tasked with restoring power to open the exit gates whilst being hunted, and if you do manage to do that, you basically win that game. If done correctly, this could be really worth playing. With it being developed by Ubisoft Bordeaux as well, it has me thinking this will be bigger than I first thought, because Ubi Bordeaux must have been working on this collaboration long before we knew they were announced, and with Quebec developing Shadows, that would free up part of another studio to make content for this collaboration. I'm hoping for some Templar monsters that we will have to avoid or kill in a castle or somewhere else, and the end goal will be opening the chest for some exclusive loot and more goodies, but I'm sure they're going to be broadening their scope and doing more than that. Now, I know how these collaborations work, and skins will cost us real money, no doubt, but they have said there is a new quest, and we can only hope it was better than the fetch mission we got last week, the works of Louis Froy, which to me was a bit underwhelming, although it was free, so we've got to be grateful for that, I suppose, but it was still a bit underwhelming. The new environments bit is also intriguing. What I'm guessing is some of the existing areas dressed up differently maybe. I'm just going off my time in Destiny 2 when the events would be reskinned areas, but I'm hoping for a totally fleshed out area we've yet to explore. Either way, the gear should be good looking and worth using. Shadows does need some quality post-game attention, because as of right now it does seem to be struggling whilst we wait for the Claws of Awaji DLC, and we still don't have a release date for that. Fingers crossed though, and we've only got to wait until next week, so let me know down in the comments below what you make of this collaboration. Ubisoft had their earnings call yesterday, and it seems Shadows did in fact do very well, delivering the second highest day one sales in the franchise behind Valhalla. Side note, I have to say I am currently getting through Valhalla and I am really enjoying it, although the numerous story arcs are kind of leaving me a little bit frustrated right now, but hopefully have a video out on that soon. But it has sold 3 million units in the first week and is the second best selling game so far this year, so that's not too bad for a supposed failed game, I suppose. Look, this game was never going to save Ubisoft and a company with 19,000 employees, but what it has done is show us that Ubisoft can still produce games that are perceived well and also sell well. Obviously, this news has got a certain crowd all revved up, but for fans of the franchise, it is only good news and hopefully bodes well for future titles. In the future, I'm hoping for Assassin's Creed titles to have more fixed stories, maybe, and branching away from the RPG genre. I like RPGs, but we could maybe get a rotation of both game styles, maybe get an RPG, then we'll go back to the old AC1 and 2 kind of storytelling. I think a good mix like that would just keep fans and returning players happy, along with bringing in new players as well. So finishing off with some more Ubisoft news, and that is for the first time ever, 16 of Ubisoft's games are available to buy on the Xbox app on PC, which is great news. Having games in more places means more choice for the consumer and no need to download loads of apps, including the Ubisoft app. And the games they've released, they're pretty good. So far we've got Shadows, The Division 2, Far Cry 6, AC Odyssey, AC Origins, which I do need to play, Far Cry 5, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Watch Dogs 2, Far Cry New Dawn, South Park The Fractured Butthole, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Immortals Phoenix Rising, Riders Republic, Watch Dogs Legion, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction. So there's some good solid games there to start us off. Obviously Ubisoft do have a plethora of good titles in my opinion, so that's something for the Xbox and PC guys to maybe purchase and get into. Obviously some of these games are on Games Pass, so they don't need to buy them, but it's good to have that option where maybe you don't want to download Ubisoft's app to purchase games. But this video is going to be short and sweet. Honestly, I'm just happy that Shadows has sold well and has got a lot of people playing it, because it got a lot of grief before it came out from the anti-woke crowd, and I'm just glad that that noise has kind of settled down up until yesterday and today when the sales figures came out. But for fans of the franchise, I think it's just good when the game sells well. It maybe gives Ubisoft a better sense of direction, as silly as that may sound. But with the changes that are coming with the company, hopefully this bodes well for the franchise going forward. But that is the end of the video. If you have enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, guys. It helps us out massively. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well. But as always, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.